guys, and welcome back. Here we are with the Comintern turn in July of 1940. We're going to start off here with our sleeping bear roll. We only get the one because the Germans didn't align Romania, which is a shame. Oop, dropped it. Good signs. Oh, back-to-back 11s. What? Okay. So I can't roll tech, but I can roll back-to-back 11s. Wow. That's not even funny. That's just cruel. Okay. I guess I should be happy. Let's see. So now let's move into tech. Now, I was going to tell you a sob story about my success rate on tech. And I think I'm going to anyway, but now that I hit the 11, I don't feel as bad, or back-to-back 11s, I should say. My sob story was, I counted up, I've rolled 35 tech rolls and have 10 successes, and quick maths, that is a 28.5% success rate on what are, for the majority, 50% rolls, so that's pretty good, guys. Let's see what we get here. Look at that. Oh my god. Again, we got 2. Again. We got 2. Unbelievable. I actually brought my success percentage up because that's 33%. So we get artillery and we get wartime. Man, everybody's getting wartime this turn. I guess that was last turn. The US and the British both got it last turn. Italians got it last turn. Or they hit it last turn at least. And then both the Germans and the Russians this turn got it. So everybody's getting wartime. Let's do my... I can't believe that. I hit 2 out of 6 and it brought my overall percentage up. Let's do our purchase here. Starting with the CCP, Chairman Mao. Light of my life, the only good thing that's ever happened to me. We're just going to replenish our stock of militia here. Replace the one that we lost. I'd say 1 militia for 4 infantry trade is pretty good, so hopefully we can keep that up. Odds aren't great, but that's beside the point. We're going to lend-lease some equipment to the FEC here so they can raise another infantry division. Maybe hurt the Japanese a little bit. We are going to buy a sub-pin. If you guys can't tell, I'm doing a little bit of a different defense this game for Russia. We'll see how it works. We're going to get our international brigade, and since the Germans bought 9 advanced mechs, the Russians will counter with 4 infantry and 4 light armor. And that is all of our money. That felt so sad to say. Germans get 9 advanced mechs. I get what amounts to 5 infantry and 4 light armor. This is going to go really well, folks. We've got some combats out here. So we'll start with the annexations that happen in the combat movement phase. We're going to move this infantry from Latvia into Lithuania. Annex that. We are going to bring, can you see him? Yeah, this cavalry from Karelia through Leningrad into Estonia. And the horses will annex Estonia. Okay, on to actual combats. We are going to finish off Poland here, which seems like a dumb move, and it very well might be. But I do have a reason for doing this. I'm not going to say it, but I do have a reason. We're going to walk infantry from southern Belarusia, infantry from East Poland. We're going to bring light armor from Kursk. And then we're going to bring our Cossacks down here from Western Russia. All into, what was that, Lubelsky down there? Okay, and we do have to do the Finland fight. When I signed the Molotov-Ribbentrop Pact, I'd forgotten that they align whether you attack them or not to Germany, which is pretty annoying because I didn't want to attack them, but I have to because they'll align no matter what I do. So I hate this fight. I don't want to do it. I don't want to lose any dudes to this, but we're going to. We have to. We got to deal with it now. We're going to bring in 7 infantry from Karelia. We've got a fighter, 2 fighters. That will be left with 4 movement because, yeah, I'm not even close to long-range aircraft. I don't have any techs, actually. I don't know why I even thought I had to think about that. We've got a transport plane. Dropping an airborne in. He's going to have 6 moves left. And then, scooting you back just a hair, this TAC bomber from Moscow. 1, 2, 3 moves into Karhala, and he'll have 2 moves left afterwards. And there's this coastal Finnish ship that I'm going to go ahead and roll for. I'm not actually sure how that interacts with the Molotov-Ribbentrop Pact. I feel like I have to fight it. But, you know, it said if you... I don't know the exact wording. Hopefully that doesn't break the pact. Okay. That's it. Let's do the Finland fight first because I want to get it over with. I want to quit thinking about it. Just get it done. Here are our forces. We've got 7 infantry, an airborne, 2 fighters attack against 5 Finnish infantry. Okay, so 7 2s. Blue is the 7. You can kind of see it in the background there, so that helps. Green is 3, and 2 6s for our fighters. Let's see what we get here. Okay, looks like we got 1, 2, 3 hits. Yeah, 3 hits against the Finns. Okay, and then they will respond with 5 4s, which is horrifying. I see 1 hit. Okay. So we are going to lose our airborne, and then they will lose their 3 infantry. And let's finish this thing. We only need 2 hits. We'll take the airborne out, and we'll do it again. I see 1 2 hits from our infantry, and then another from the TAC bomber. So that's plenty. Let's get these out of here and hope for minimal casualties on the way out. And that's, that's not bad. Okay, wow. Here I was worrying. Apparently it's only tech that I have to worry about. Jeez. I was expecting to lose 2 or 3 units. Probably closer to 3. But, so only losing the airborne was like, that's an excellent outcome for me. So we will get that stuff out of the way. And we lost our airborne, and we take Finland. Okay. Or, not Finland, we take Karhala only. We're not walking into the Lapland because that would nullify the Molotov-Ribbentrop Pact, which we need to attack Lubelski. So let's grab a tray. Let's go ahead and do the naval battle before I forget about it. So we've got that coastal defense ship, which is a 6, and then our little 3rd Army Navy, which is a heavy cruiser, light cruiser, 3 destroyers, torpedo boat destroyer, and 2 subs and a coastal sub. So let's do the subs. We've got 2 3s and a 2 at first strike. Missed those, unfortunately. Heavy cruiser to 6, light cruiser to 5, Oh no. We've got 3 destroyers. There's 2. There's a third. Oh my gosh. And a torpedo boat destroyer. Woof. Okay. And he will defend it a 6. Okay, everybody sucks. That's fine, I guess. We'll do our heavy cruiser. There it is, finally. And then he will get one last shot and miss again. Dylan would never, or Category Cow, could never fight neutrals like this. Guys, hearts out to Germany. They're getting shredded by Poland and the Netherlands. You know, it actually kind of hurts to watch. But let's do this last fight here real quick. We've got 2 infantry, a cavalry, and a light armor versus that little militia in there. So let's get we'll do a light armor to 4, cavalry to 3, 2 infantry to 2s, okay, militia to 2 on the defense, okay, light armor to 4, cavalry to 3, 2 infantry to 2. There's a hit down there with the infantry. And a militia defends at a 2, and he will miss. Okay. Excellent. Belsky will become Russian with 2 infantry, a light armor, and the Cossacks down there. Nice. Well, maybe. Okay, so before we move on to well, I guess I've got 5 more things that happen here in the combat phase. We're going to destroy some rails. So we're going to destroy this one between northern Belarusia and Latvia. Gosh dang it. And then we're going to destroy this other one that's between Latvia and just barely northern Belarusia right there. Also, we're going to do East Poland to Western Ukraine. We're going to do, Southern Poland to Western Ukraine. And then Western Ukraine to Eastern Ukraine will also get destroyed. Okay. Now, before we head into our non-combats, let's update our non-home territory income here. That will go up to an 8. Alrighty, and now we've got a few little non-combat moves. Sorry, British guy, I just dropped the tripod on his head. Okay, we're going to start off with this guy that's getting railed. He is going to start in Azerbaijan and go on up to Smolensk up there. Okay, now I'm going to set you down and walk around the table, and we'll do everything else. Okay, everything should be visible in there. Maybe a little bit higher. There we go. Okay. Okay, going south to north here. We've got 3 infantry from Taurida into southern Ukraine. You're going to squeeze in here. Shoot. It's a little bit crowded with these destroyed rails in there, isn't it? This guy that was already in southern Ukraine is going to walk to western Ukraine. We've got 2 light armor from Kursk to eastern Ukraine there. International Brigade from Moscow into western Russia. International Brigade from Kursk into southern Belarusia. That's it for our ground movements. We are also going to return our planes. So these guys have 4 moves left from Karhala. They'll go 1, 2, 3, 4 down into eastern Ukraine. The both of them. transport plane has 6 moves. He's just gonna fly to Smolensk. And then this TAC bomber has 2 moves left. He's going to fly to Western Russia. Okay, this is also gone. I think that's it for the western portion of Russia. So let's grab you, and we're going to rotate here to the Far East. Infantry from this Mongolian territory, not going to try to pronounce it, into central Mongolia. We're going to move 2 infantry, 2 international brigades, and a militia into Vladivostok province there. They might get carpet bombed, but that's okay for now. This cavalry's going to stay. This guy's going to get railed. But first, we're going to move 2 light armor and 2 infantry from Chita into Amur. These 2 guys are going to stay put. We'll do our naval moves that are over here before we finish off with that last rail movement. This sub will come 1, 2, 3 into 39. This sub from 40 will come 1, 2, 3 into 65. Okay, and last but not least, an aircraft gun getting railed back across the Trans-Siberian Rail into Smolensk. Okay, that looks to be all. CCP is not doing anything, but we're going to start over here for our place units phase. We are replenishing our dear lost militia, which brings us back up to 7 militia, a cavalry, and 3 mountain infantry. Since we're over here, we're going to rotate to the left slightly and place our sub pin here off of Kamchatka into C-Zone 39. And this guy's going to scooch his little booty in there. There we go. Gorgeous. Okay. Again, from this kind of side of the planet, we're going to grab an FEC infantry. He's going to start in the Black Sea. Since we're not at war with a major power yet, we can use the Turkish Straits here, go through, use the Suez Canal, down around into Maharashtra here. If the Germans would like to declare war and interdict that, I freely welcome it. I'd actually prefer that. Get me to my wartime income. Okay, we've got an international brigade in Moscow. Okay, now we've got wartime economy, but we missed improved factories, which is a shame. I really wanted it. But that's okay. We're going to place an infantry into Kiev and infantry into Smolensk. We're going to put 4 light armor into Kursk. This guy is in eastern Ukraine. We're also going to put an infantry into Kursk to max out that factory there. And then we'll put our last guy up here in Leningrad. Okay. That's it for place units. So now we'll walk back around the table. And we're going to do our rolls for the CCP. Okay. We are going to try to influence the northeastern warlords there in Peking. And I dropped a die. Ugh. Need a 1. There's a 7, and we'll do our recruitment roll at a 1. Guys! This is the best turn ever. Other than other than tech, which is, I guess it was normal, so not egregiously bad because I'm numb to the pain now. Now here's the question, do we do more militia or do we get some more firepower in there with another infantry? I'm always a big firepower guy. I prefer to roll big dice as opposed to militia. And he is starting to get mountain infantry out, which means he's not going to be retreating as much. And even if he is retreating, those units stay alive. It's not like they're dying. So they'll just be back the next turn. So I want to kill more people as opposed to, let him retreat and just slowly get whittled away. So you know what, guys? I talked myself into it. We're going to do an infantry there in Shinsi. You'll notice that I was not expecting to hit that roll because I was completely unprepared for it. But there's an infantry in Shinsi. Could be the right move, could be the wrong move. Who's to say? It's done. Let's move on to... well, we're done rolling, but I am going to nullify the Molotov-Ribbentrop Pact now. We're going to end our cooperation with the Nazis. I was going to do it by declaring on Romania so that it would become a controlled minor and not get the infantry before January of 41, but I don't want to do that. That seems not very fun. Even though I had to attack Finland, which I didn't want to do. But it's okay. I'm not going to declare on Romania. I'm just going to declare the Molotov-Ribbentrop Pact null and void. It's over. It's done. I'll be back down to 5 sad tech rolls. But wait, I forgot to collect income before I null and voided it. You guys know what I meant. I'm going to collect income and then we'll null and void it. Sorry if that's a little gamey. I forgot. Got a little ahead of myself. So the CCP is going to get their $2. The Russians are at a base of $34 plus 8 in non-home country territory brings us up to 42 plus 3 for the now unvoided Molotov-Ribbentrop Pact brings us up to 45. And I don't get any other wartime bonuses, so we'll get 45. You'll have to excuse me 1 second. So there's our 45. Somebody count my math, make sure I didn't do it wrong. And I think that's it for this turn. Now the Molotov-Ribbentrop Pact is null and void. It was a pleasure doing business with you, Ketterberg Cow. Yada, yada, yada. Now let's have a nice little war on the Eastern Front here. Okay, I'm rambling. That's it. I'll see you guys next time. Check out Madman Dan. Looks like he's gotten something big planned. Look at all those Marines. 13 infantry. Jeez. Okay, I'll see you guys later.